Thank goodness my stun didn't last long. Alright, Rokuro just the only one that has to get up. Thank you. I am Magilu. It's over, Jude. Jude, it's over. It's over, my dude. Sorry it's gotta be this way. You're so awesome, but it's over. Jude's just like, nah, dude, I'm not ready to go. Alright, he's done. Alright, now it's just you, Mila. Best girl from Tales of Xillia. You gotta go. And we're gonna reach 5.5 hours, which is not what I wanted. But hey, this is fun. I love this cameo fight. Cameo fights in Tales of are always exciting. Honestly. Yeah, it won't end like this, but you keep getting stunned, so I beg to differ. I am Rokuro now. There we go. Mila, you're alone. Just face defeat already. Look, what do you do right now? Alright, Eleanor got Spiral Hail. He's getting there. I think Mila have an insane more amount of health than Jude. Finishing you know what? It's worth it. If I can finish you with the final judgment, it's worth it. Alright. That'll weaken you a bit. I gotta like weaken you and make sure I can finish you with it. Alright, so put everyone on defend. What is that? Oh, Photon Blaze. There we go. Mila, you okay there? Oh, dang it. Keep throwing soul bottles at me. I'm finishing this with fun. No, don't kill me. I'm finishing you with my favorite mystic art in this game. I'm doing it. Just attack for now, actually. Hey, calm down. Oh, never mind now. I mean, I probably still could. I could. All for just a finisher. Oh, Mila, come on. Forget it now. I mean, I could Arcane Bottle. I bought those for a reason. Mila, you're making this really hard to finish you with my favorite Mystic Art in this game. Right, that should be enough. Oh, she's slowed. This should be good. I put everyone in defend now. Nice. Alright, now stop attacking her. It's over. It's over, Mila! Oh, you restrained it! Dang it! You know what? Die. You're not worthy of my time. So stupid. You restrained my hit. How dare you? How dare you restrain my hit? I wanted to finish you with that awesome final judgment, but no, Mila just said nah.
I think we're done here.
Mila! This fight is over. Victory goes to the woman there.
I take it you're the harbinger of the end?
Correct. I am the one who delivers judgment upon this world. As the victor, I shall grant you one wish. Whatever it be, speak it now.
I want you to return these two back to their world.
Why?
You said you have things to do back home, right? That's why.
Are you certain? I can grant you anything your heart desires. even the chance to turn back time and undo the past.
No, I won't run away. Not from my past, and not from the wrongs I've done. That is my decision.
Then the judgment has been dealt. I sense no malice in your will. As such, the world shall not meet its demise.
Huh?
You see, your answer was the true test of judgment.
We were charged with drawing out your true innermost wish.
Then the Harbinger's a fool. I'm the Lord of Calamity here.
And what of it? Not all demons must be evil, and not all heroes must be good. Humans are complex creatures, as capable of love as they are of hatred, and committing sin as often as acts of charity. Goodness and malice are but two halves of one whole, the line between which is ever shifting.
Well then, you're as bad as it gets. You were ready to destroy the world. Had the one who answered fallen under the shifting notion of evil.
Indeed. But the good within that same single person carries the opportunity to save the world as well.
That's a terrible gamble.
No, I always believed it would turn out this way.
Me too. I trusted you would all do the right thing in the end. Jude has good instincts when it comes to humans.
That's too bad, because I'm not a human.
You're not? Well, that still doesn't really change anything.
No matter if you're a human, a spirit, or a demon lord.
Yeah, that doesn't matter at all.
Come, I have kept you two away from your world for far too long. It is finally time for me to return you to where you belong.
Huh?
Goldapan?
Was that Goldapan talking just now?
When the end times come, a talking Pengyone will declare judgment upon the sinful. Goldapan is said to be an ominous creature that signals the end of the world.
Oh yeah, I remember all that now.
I can't believe that Goldapan was the harbinger of the end.
That was a close call. If Velvet had devoured everything like usual, the world would have ended.
Hey, I'm not the Reaper here.
Anyway, I'm glad Jude and Mila were able to go home.
Definitely. Although, I'm not sure I'll be able to eat penguin meat ever again.
Indeed. Wouldn't want to accidentally nosh on the harbinger of the end.
Oh man. Striding beyond the end. Oh my goodness, that XP. Not bad, not bad. We're not playing that minigame. It's the BM one. I hate it. Let's go do this Artorias quest because, you know, we might as well. We're almost at the 6-hour mark. I did not want to go this long. How many skits are here? There's some. Oh, there's some at the inn over there. I'm gonna go do, and then I want to go. Let's do the Artorias one first. I did not want to go this long for stream, but I do want to just get everything done. Ba-ba-bum.
Hey, I've got a question. Were you one of the Norman who traveled with Artorias?
Why, sure! Are you a relative of his or something?
Tell me, what happened here?
No can do. That ain't something I can just go blabbing about. I'm a follower of Melchior's, who in turn stood behind Claudin. Please, we'd like to know. Well then, this place is where Claudin died. It all happened more than 10 years ago. Claudin had taken an oath never to kill, but he broke it to save the life of Artorias, his most beloved disciple.
Another death on his hands.
Nah, Artorias didn't do nothing wrong. There was no other way Claudin could have saved the boy. Besides, Claudin had nearly stretched that oath to its limits. Claudin believed in the purity of Artorias' spirit. He entrusted his hopes and the very future of the world to his disciple. Sad thing is, Artorias just kept blaming himself for the death of his master.
That sounds like him.
So he tried to do everything he could to live up to Claudin's ideals, with no one else to help. He traveled the world teaching folks about Malakine and them dreadful demons, and how important it is to have a pure heart. But people had lived in peace so long, they didn't care for his stories. And in the end, the four Empyreans drifted into slumber. Once again, Artorias felt he had nobody to blame but himself. So what did he do? He started talking about how if we stuck with him, he'd turn us into demons. So he journeyed to the east, all by his lonesome.
He went east.
Say! How is Artorias doing these days? What's he been up to?
Thanks for sharing your story. I know it must not be the easiest thing to talk about.
Midgand has become a dangerous place. You should go back to Norman Island before you turn into a demon.
So, our young head exorcist, racked with despair and helplessness, gave everything up and headed to the east! So then, to Eastgand, I guess?
Maybe to a ball?
Velvet, why don't we stop in a ball? I feel like we're being called there.
Yeah, I feel it too.
I don't remember how long the side quest chain goes, but we're just gonna get it done. Again, I'll think about the Diphic Artorias. There's a chance I'll be like, for YouTube, I'll be like, hey, I'm gonna record Diphic Artorias just to be complete. But honestly, if I don't, that's fine. I have to look more up on the fight. I have to do more research on it to see if it's really something I want to bother with.
Once I saw this place, it all started to make sense. Artorias must have lived a happy and peaceful life here.
Who are you?
Who, me? I'm a Norman who traveled the continent with Artorias years ago. He's been on my mind quite a lot lately. So I followed a rumor that led me here.
That Princessia. Were you the one who put it out?
Nope, wasn't me. It was already here when I arrived. Do you know the deeper symbolic meaning behind the Princessia flower?
It can mean an irreplaceable treasure, or that you wish them well for years to come.
Then the one who planted it was...
Yep, that's right. The person lying in this grave saved the life of a certain someone who had been worn down and broken by his mission. Thank you. The poor fellow. He was always so serious. So deadly, deadly serious. And he was practically always being strangled by his own conscience. So much so that he deluded himself into believing he needed to erase the emotions of the human race he so dearly loved. Please, if I may, somehow, some way, set the poor guy free.
Oh, I intend to. But my version of setting him free might be a bit different from yours.
Well, I'm still counting on you, Lord of Calamity.
I think I understand Artorias' past now.
Yeah. No matter who you are or how far up the chain you climb, life never entirely goes your way.
You said it. As much as he claims to be a man of reason, he still managed to give in to sentiment enough to plant flowers here.
Not only can he not protect the ones he loves, he can't even permit himself to be free.
Indeed. But I think that's human nature, too.
I suppose. But I'd also say he has an inner strength like no one else. He lost his master and his wife, and yet he overcame those failures to rise again as the shepherd.
I get that. But it doesn't absolve his crimes. I have to settle the score with him.
Yeah.
I'll be with you until the very end, Velvet.
Are you sure that's really something you want to say in front of your sister's gravesite?
All the more reason. She should hear this.
Good stuff, good stuff. Man, Artorias is such a neat villain. He's a really good villain. Probably my favorite Tales of villain, honestly. If not Gaius, then him. Alright, last thing to do is go to Titania and grab these last few skits that we have here. Is there any other exclamations I missed? They're not even here, so no. I think we're done. I think that's it, chat. It's just those skits. And again, we didn't get the cooking skits, but honestly, I'll probably make a video with that. If I don't, it's fine too, because like, I don't know why it's this theme, but it's okay. Like, the cooking skits are like, you know, they're neat, but like, it's not really gonna add any more, like, you know, as much as I would love to get them, I definitely would. It's not gonna add any, like, hey, character development. It's just more moments with the characters, which I've probably seen them, some of them. Although, not all of them. I never really got anyone's cooking level to level 20, but they're neat for sure, but, like, not gonna really change anything. This is still 100% playthrough. In my mind, like, we did everything.
How many times do I have to tell you? You just don't get it!
You're the one who doesn't get it! You're just making a lot of trouble where there shouldn't be any, old man!
What did you just call me? Say that again, I dare ya!
Both of you, shut up already! You're making so much noise that I'm tempted to devour your heads just to get some peace and quiet!
Honestly, I find it odd how you pirates, who are on the same side, are always fighting. Yet you don't hesitate to rescue shipwrecked Abbey sailors who are your enemy.
What's so hard to understand about that?
You're treating your ally like your enemy, and your enemy like your ally.
Seriously? You still have a lot to learn, apparently.
What the hell does the Abbey teach you, exorcists? You talk all about going around helping people, but you don't know the first thing about sailing.
Are you implying that the first thing about sailing is to help your enemies?
I can't explain it to the likes of you. Benwick, you explain it to our esteemed exorcist here.
Well, you see, when somebody out at sea is in trouble, we don't refer to them as allies or enemies. You might think nothing of being aboard a ship, but take a moment to think about how vast and deep the ocean is. Now imagine if you weren't on a ship, if you were out here alone. Sends chills down your spine, doesn't it?
I guess I can't argue with you there.
Out on the sea, even just a single board of driftwood can mean the difference between staying afloat and succumbing to the depths of the water. That's why even when we raid and sink a ship, we pull up anybody who took for the water, and we bring them aboard.
I know it sounds hypocritical to attack someone's ship and then rescue them out of the water, but that's just the way things are on the sea.
You pirates are an interesting bunch.
Plus, if the people we rescue end up getting another ship, we can attack them again and take all their new loot.
You don't go and kill every last prickle boar in the forest, or else you won't have any more to hunt later. It's the way of the world.
And my faith is gone.
Alright, but why were you two fighting to begin with?
Oh right, that! I remember why. Benwick here came up and started squeezing lemon juice on the perfectly fine fried chicken I just made.
Who wouldn't do that? It's normal.
The way you drench it takes away all the seasoning and complexity of flavor that I worked so hard to get right.
No way! You have to at least put that much on, or it's not worth eating at all.
Oh, forget about the chicken. Who wants to douse these two in a bucket of water instead?
Make it ice water.
Oh man, that was pretty good. The side characters are pretty good for the screen time they get. Oh, more skits.
Dial, Medusa wants to use some octopus demon to make dinner tonight. Let's go catch some together.
Okay, sure. We can go as soon as I'm all done here.
Okay, but hurry!
You and Kamoana seem to have become really good friends.
Yeah, I guess she's really latched on to me.
I think it meant a lot that you protected her when we were attacked at Titania. She told me that lizards usually feel cold to touch, but that you have a warm heart deep down.
That's not me at all. I'd have run away if I had my tail back, but I'd already gotten surprised and dropped it. So what else could I do but fight?
Oh yeah, I guess you'd lost your tail, hadn't you?
Has Kamoana stopped trying to scare you after that?
It looks like it, yeah. Long enough for my tail to regrow again, at least.
Oh, it's back. I didn't see. Boo!
Ah!
Oh no, his tail!
Kamoana, sweetie. You know better than to scare Dial.
But he's being so slow! He kept me waiting too long. But... I'm sorry.
It's alright. It'll grow back again. And besides, lizard tails make the best bait for octopus demons. I'm sorry I kept you waiting. Now how about we go catch us some dinner?
Yay! Let's go, Dial. Let's go.
Alright, how many more skits do we have here? Oh, we're done? Okay. I think I'm just gonna get... How many skits did I get in this playthrough? 445. There's 457. We're missing 12 skits. I might as well get Laffy sets because I'm almost level 20. Like... I might as well push through and try to grind out Laffy sets really quick. Just to get Laffy sets because we're almost there. Yes, this is really good. Can I get XP faster? Maybe this? Maybe, yeah. I think when Laffy said you have to, like, cook the curry or the Mabo curry. He's level 20. I think we have to cook a specific dish while we're level 20. Might be the meat ragu. Yes, Master Chef Laffy set.
So, how does it taste? I hope it's good.
It's a nice, consistent flavor. You've come a long way, Laffy said.
Whew, that's a relief. Thanks.
Everything from the prep work to the measurements follows the recipe to perfection. It's very you. I bet you'd be great at making pastries.
Yeah, I wouldn't mind trying to make some.
So long as you're all right with some simple things, I'd be happy to teach you.
That would be great. I also want to try making my own ingredients from scratch.
You don't have to go that far. You can just buy them from shops.
Yeah, but still.
Oh boy, I know how this story goes. First, it starts simple enough. You want to mix up something like curry powder. Then you'll be kneading noodles, growing sourdough starters, churning butter, and before you know it, you'll wind up fermenting miso and distilling spirits. Then comes the next phase. You'll grow your own rice and beans and raise your own animals. It's a road I've been down myself.
You have?
Yeah, out on this remote island. I even built a private salt pond where I can cultivate natural salt just the way I like it.
That's amazing!
So how far does this path lead?
It only ends when you've decided you've had enough. I won't lie to you, Laffy. It's a hard road. But if you're really serious, I'll teach you the ropes.
I'm super serious! Please, teach me everything!
If that's what you want to do, I say go for it. Eating is a vital part of life. Might as well enjoy your food on as many levels as you can.
Alright, is there any other recipes I can make really quickly? We did get some recipes from the post-game dungeon. Where's the podge pot or whatever it was I got? Yeah, this one. Can I make this for... I don't have enough, though. How about the dwarven salad-berry steak? Yeah, make this for Eisen. This gets us a skit. Cooking with a curse.
Huh. I never pegged you as a bad cook, Eisen. What happened?
The Reaper's curse strikes again!
Don't tell me that the curse even affects your own cooking.
Afraid so. If I try to flip meat in a pan, it rights itself in the air and lands square back on the cook's side.
Does that happen with everything you try to flip? What about pancakes?
There's a certain beauty in the dichotomy of golden yellow and dark brown.
And omelets, too?
Eggs are pretty much a no-go.
No eggs over easy. Ouch.
I can't even make mini pizzas.
Wait, you don't have to flip anything to make those.
If I'm not careful with how I carry them, they end up face down on the floor.
Wow, I'm so sorry.
What a stubborn little curse you carry around.
Just use a spatula.
No, I still have my pride.
Oh, poor Eisen. I want to go really quickly to the shop and check something, but we are probably going to wrap up. We are basically done. Just take me to Port Cadnix really quick. We also have a lot of money. Is there any, like... Yeah. Alright. I think we're basically done, chat. We're all good. Ice combo. Yep. Gald is something I'll do on my own. We did the enemies. We didn't do the items. I don't really know what you need for the items or how many items you need, but not really going to worry about it. We're not going to get the platinum anyway because we have to... We're not going to get the platinum anyway because we have to, I have to do title grinding. And title grinding is something that you should just NG plus the game and it'll come naturally, so... I think I should be really close to getting all the trophies for this game. I want to wrap up in Mount Killer House because Mount Killer House is the best dungeon in the game. That's why we're going to Mount Killer House. We are basically done. There you have it, chat. 100% complete Tales of Berseria. I am very, very pleased that we did everything. This playthrough was... This is probably like part 220-something. This was basically almost as long as Tales of Arise, which is... crazy. I expected this game to be long, though. This game is, like, definitely... Let's just go to the summit. Let's have our last victory lap. Let's go to where we fought Melchior and woke up the Empyreans. That's a really nice place to go, I feel. But, yeah. Playthrough was really as long as Arise. Honestly, this is definitely, like, one of the longest Tales games. I think Vesperia is still the longest, because Vesperia has a lot more side content in it. This game and Arise are basically around the same length from my experience if you go to do everything. So, good stuff. I definitely think Vesperia, Arise, and Berseria are the top 3 longest Tales games with, like, everything involved, all the content and everything. Also, stream went a lot longer than I wanted. I did not want to go 6 hours, but hey, we did. Just trying to, like, get to the summit so we can end somewhere meaningful. I love the music that plays here. I love the dungeon. This dungeon is great. It's got such a nice scenic spot. But yeah, I think Vesperia, Berseria, Rise are the longest Tales games. Grace's has a lot of content, but Grace's main story isn't as long as these guys. So Grace's probably would be like, I don't know, 60, like, Grace's would probably be a little shorter than all of them. Like, probably make it to, like, part 200 maybe, but that's about it. Because Grace's has a lot of content, but the story is not as long as these. Which even then, Tales games are normally pretty long. Like, the shortest Tales game I think is like Xillia or Zestiria. Even there, or Xillia 2. Xillia 2 might be the shortest. But yeah, either, I don't know, Zestiria or Xillia are pretty short. I think Xillia 2, obviously the retro ones are short. Easily the retro ones are the shortest, chat. Like Fantasia, Eternia, Destiny. Those are shortest. But like, of the new modern Tales games, like I think Zestiria and Xillia are down there. Xillia 2. Game we don't speak of. But like, game is slow. We're talking, it picks up in phase 2. No, I'm talking about the length. We're not talking about like pacing. I'm talking about the length of each Tales game. Although, at the end of the day, they really are all the same. Like, they're all relatively, like, 40 to 50 hour games if you don't go for the side quest or not. It really just depends on the player. I'm talking about the length, like, the hours it takes to beat them. Is there a better place to end? I think not. There you have it, chat. Tales of Berseria complete. Another Tales game in the books. I love this game. This game is great. It's easily, like... It's in my top 5. It's one of my favorite games of all time. It's my second favorite Tales game. Well, even, I don't know. Tales of Graces and Berseria are just so close in my rankings that, like, I can just, this could be considered my favorite Tales game, honestly. But I just put Graces there because I love Graces as well. They're basically tied. Like, the gap that they have between each other is so small that you could just flip them. But, because Berseria's got the strong story. While Grace's story is pretty good, Berseria's got the stronger story. Grace's has the stronger gameplay, so really it's just like... And they're very different. One's darker, one's more lighthearted. It's great stuff. But yeah, that's going to be it. So those of you watching YouTube, hope you all enjoyed. This playthrough was great. I'm glad we did Berseria. This is like my 5th or 6th time playing the game. I'm glad I got to do it for the channel. And we're doing a Final Fantasy game next. I'm keeping it a surprise. By the time this hits YouTube, it'll already start uploading, probably. So, I hope you join me for that, or Tales of. We'll do a Tales of game after Final Fantasy. The next Tales game is going to be one I haven't played, so I'm looking forward to doing that. in the next few months, probably, whenever the next Final Fantasy is done. So I hope you all join me for that. But yeah, it's been a fun time with Berseria. Great game, honestly. But yeah, that's going to be it. So I hope you all enjoyed, but thank you all for watching, and I will see you all next time.